Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 16th of April. These are the charts of the day. Well, we had an interesting day on Wall Street, but a lot of stocks that we follow did well. Some new ones emerged. Let's take a look at my list for today. Marijuana stocks perked up a little bit. ACB certainly was one of them, up about 4.5%. Volume was strong at 23 million. Not quite the breakout stuff you want to see, and so keep your eye on this one. Over 930.40 in the next couple of weeks, if it breaks out, next few days I should say, if it breaks out above that range, we should see 10, and then we're looking for 12.5. Keep your eye on support as well, about 835.40. AMD forming a flag in here. Today it popped a little bit, 60 cents or 2%, but I think if it breaks this flag, we're going to make a run back up towards the old highs of 33, 34 zone. That's what I'm looking for. The ideal scenario is it doesn't break 26.95. ARQL broke out today. I like the look of that. I think it's a swing. You'll see the pop across resistance. Now I think we're going to retest this spike high at 721 from back in July of last year. That's my immediate target. Then I'm looking for 9.5. Asure Software exploded and put a swing on that one too. The kind of volume that I saw today and the move, which I thought was huge, it got right to resistance at the gap and it did back up a little bit, but it held on to most of its gains. It was up 116 or 16.34%, 2.7 million. That's the biggest volume I've ever seen in the stock. So I'm thinking at this point 9.5 and 11.5, maybe 3/4 are targets. ASYS, beautiful base breakout and pullback. This is a gun-going swing that looks like today it broke out of the wedge. Should go to 7.5 and 8.75, my next two targets. AXSM, another swing that broke out of a coil today, popped a little bit. Let's see, $1.17 or 8%, 1.5 million traded. I think if you do get a push through 16 3/4, your next target has to be 20. EBTC broke out of a 2-month wedge today. You can see the ascending and rising bottoms, flat tops. Broke out, popped 92 cents to 3%, not huge. And it does have to take out the February spike high at 31.10, but then I'm looking for mid-30s. EXTR Extreme, a former swing, actually still an ongoing swing. If you take a look back, this stock is platformed in here. Mini inverse head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder with a neckline. If it pops here, we might see 9.5. Longer term, looking for 11. FCX, swing trade from back here when it broke out, then pulled back, wedge, and then broke back out again. I think copper will go higher. I think this stock is looking for a test of a double top up around the 14.90-15 zone. If we get through that, we're looking at 17.5 or thereabout. MDR McDermott, a driller coming out of a basing pattern with a nice pop today, running up $1.15 to 12.5% on 10 million, big volume for that stock. Looks to me like it might test and or fill into the gap around 12.25, long term 16. Puxin, new, nice base breakout here, little flag there, and a pop through resistance now. At this point, it looks like if this thing just keeps running, we may have a run up to the next target near the 12 3/4 range, and then something up in the mid-teens. PHAS, very powerful pattern. There's your big breakaway gap, pullback, pop, 2-day stall, 4-day flag, another 4 to 5-day flag. I think if the angle of ascent is any indication, this stock may ramp into the low to mid-20s. Careful on this one though, because it has had 5 waves up. Qualcomm with a major settlement today on Apple, and the stock exploded. I almost put a day trade on it. I did not. It was late in the session, but nevertheless, look at that move. 57 to 71, 14 points. And now after hours, it's nearly pushing the multi-year highs, going way back. That would be my short-term target of resistance. Beyond that, we're looking for something below the mid-80s. RIOT, swing trade, looks like it's about to explode out of this wedge. Targeting 6, 6.25, 6.5 area, and then 9. TIGR, since the IPO has been a monster, it is back to the top of the channel on a 5-day run. May need to do a backing and filling in wave 4. This is a 1, 2, 3. If wave 4 comes in, we may see 29 or 30 before it's over. On the wave 5. VIOT popped a large wedge today, about a 2.5 on the wedge, and exploded and closed into the upper end of the range up $1.51 or 12.6%. This to me looks like it has designs on at least 1560. And finally, WDC, Western Digital, after a long downtrend and then a base building process, formed a little flag and broke out of it. It's been up 5 days in a row, not getting ahead of itself, but now it looks like it's going to make a run at the 58 range, followed by 62.3. That's a look at some of the longs that we have on the table for tomorrow and going forward. Good night, everybody.